I have a secret addiction that I've never told anybody about. My addiction is collecting anime girls in gacha games. Yeah, so this is Wuthering Waves, and I've been playing this game for a number of months. My bestie actually got me into this game. Also, if you'd like to go subscribe to her channel, she doesn't have anything posted at the moment, but she has some amazing content planned. I've had her channel linked in the description of literally every single video because I'm really trying to help her, grow her following. But all jokes aside, this is more or less just a test video because this is my first time making a video off my PS5. Now, granted, I've had a PS5 for a very long time. It's just that my setup was a bit convoluted and it was a bit hard for me to actually record off of it. But now I have things figured out, and now I'm making a video with a good controller for once, because if you've been watching the content for any amount of time, it's no secret that I'm constantly complaining about how terrible that third-party Xbox controller is that I have to use all the time. But now we're making a video with a good controller, not just that, but we're making a video on good hardware for once too, since, you know, we're recording off the PS5 and not an Xbox One X or, you know, my PC, which my PC's pretty good, but definitely has some upgrades that need to be done. So today, we're just gonna be chilling, playing the game. I'm trying to grind some pulls because they have a new character coming to the game in a couple of weeks, and I really want to get her. She's stupidly hot and she looks so cool. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know her name. I just know that she's really stupidly hot, so I'm just playing the game and trying to get as many pulls as possible right now. There's another, actually, let's just go to the convene page real quick. There's like a couple of cool characters in the game right now that I want to get, like Augusta, are we supposed to say her name? I really wanted to get her, but there's 3 days left on it. I have 7 pulls right now. Don't think that's gonna happen. I haven't even really gotten to start pulling, so my pity isn't there either. You know, 3 days left on this one as well, so I think I'm just gonna save for that new character, which comes in like 3 or 4 weeks. I do gotta look at a couple of things here. I got my dailies to go through. It was one of those things where I started playing this game, how many months ago was it at this point? I don't know. It was back in like June or July, I want to say maybe. And then I stopped playing for a bit, came back to it, stopped again, and then recently I've just, you know, kind of gotten back into it. It's just one of those things I've just been really busy, and let's be honest, it's kind of hard to keep up with gacha sometimes when you got real life going on. But now that I'm trying to escape real life like more than ever, it's really nice to be back to this game, because then I just collect all my anime waifus. As you can see here, this is my profile. You know, I have this pink one as my profile picture because she's just, you know, stupidly hot. Teoki, or however you're supposed to say her name, Taoki. Yeah, I think you can understand why I have her set as my main character. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have that many characters in the game. Like, if we can come in here and, oh gosh, I don't even know how to get over here. It's been a minute since I played the game. Yeah, I don't know. You can see, like, some of the characters that I got over there. I don't got a ton, but, you know, I still got a few good ones. It sucks because I wanted a team just full of anime girls, but I had to put this one dude on just because he's like one of my, you know, only other legendaries. He's really good, don't get me wrong, but once I get another girl that's a legendary, he's getting replaced. I think most guys can relate to this, to where playing as a female in a video game just feels so much more badass than playing as literally anything else. You know, running around as Kratos and bashing in skulls and everything is bad. But, you know, also having a ponytail and doing backflips with Omni movement in Black Ops 6 while dunking on the enemy team and dropping nukes on them feels even more bad. I was really pissed too because they had this one character, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me, but she was really cool. It was like the last new character that they had. And so this character you see right here, right? She was one of the like legendary characters you could pull from that banner. And unfortunately, basically what had happened is, well, I already had this character, right? Because when I first got the game, sorry, I'm sitting here spamming circle. I forgot I'm not playing like, you know, Final Fantasy or Dark Souls or something. I don't know why I was trying to evade with circle. But anyway, so when I first initially got this game, I got this character from one of my first legendary pulls that I had done. And, you know, it was really cool at first because I was like, okay, this is like my first legendary character. We're all good. Sorry, I'm really sucking at this game. I'm forgetting all the controls. It's been a minute since I've really sat down to play it. And, yeah, so when I tried to pull for that last character that was new, I ended up getting this character again. Now, obviously, that's kind of a good thing because that means that this character gets more powerful. But, it's also not a good thing because I didn't care about making this character more powerful. I wanted another hot anime waifu on my team, but now I've been robbed of that. So, you know, I'm still a little butthurt about it if you couldn't tell, but it's okay because I'm gonna keep grinding and I'm going to get the next anime waifu no matter what. Inspect the Echo Challenge. Oh man, please don't throw me into something. Wait, what is this? Interact with the mechanic to start the Echo Challenge, Clang Bang, and transform into Clang Bang. Use leap device to launch yourself into ice walls and break through a jump, and then launch a plunging attack to break through ice caps. What the am I about to do? What in the heck is this? Hold on, give me a sec. It's okay. Oh my gosh, you can actually run with it. This is actually really cute. Okay, so I need to come over to this thing, operate, or wait, inspect the, wait, what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to use this, or am I supposed to do, what am I doing? I'm trying to get back up there, but here's the problem. I can't exactly get back up there because I have tiny legs. Is there, no, I don't, yeah, so I don't, oh, no, I see it, it's over here, okay. Originally it was telling me to go back up there, but I guess I can just come over here then. Up, and away? Okay. She scared me a little bit. Well, there we go. That's cool. What's this? Activate. Oh, it's just more like puzzles or whatever. I better get something good out of this, like pulls or something. That's really the only currency that matters to me in gacha games. I mean, like, sure, you know, I can like grind bosses and stuff for materials for, you know, to like upgrade my character. I don't really care about upgrading my characters though. I mean, like when I get to endgame stuff, sure, maybe. But right now, I just care about getting as many hot waifus as possible. Okay, so I guess I just gotta throw the crystal. Like, wait, hold up. I gotta. How do I throw it? Do I like just let it? Do I like? Okay, there we go. Hold up, there's a chest. Is there anything good in here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. See, I got some stuff for pull, so it was worth it. But anyway, yeah, so if the frame rate ever looks a little inconsistent, it's not actually the frame rate. That's actually a little bit of lag, because right now I'm playing on European servers. That's the only way that I'm able to play with my friend on this game. And, yeah, so I'm literally playing on a completely different, like, alt account, like, completely separate from my normal PSN account. I had to make an entirely new gamer tag that was set in Germany, just so I'd be able to play with her. Like it was insane, like a whole new PSN. And thankfully, Wuthering Waves is free to play, so I don't have to pay for, like, 2 PSN subscriptions or whatever. I just, you know, I just have to have 2 accounts, which, you know, it's a little annoying. I don't understand why they don't just let you switch between the American and European servers on Wuthering Waves on PS5, because, like, clearly you can still do it if you switch your region. Like, I didn't have to use a VPN or anything. So I don't know, it's a little strange, especially because on PC and mobile you can switch your region literally no matter where you're at, so I got no idea. Anyway, yeah, as you can tell, my DPS isn't exactly the greatest because, yeah, there's a lot of upgrading I gotta do to my character. I've been spending more time collecting hot characters rather than I have actually upgrading my characters, which probably isn't the greatest thing in the world considering I'm like level 50 right now. Well, I'm level 29 for my overall account level, I think, 28 or 29, but my characters are like level 50. Anyway, now that I did that, now we should be able to fix this and leave? Maybe? Wait, turn off the photon. Wait, how the heck do I turn it off? Is there like, do I gotta like climb up to it or something? Oh, you gotta shoot it. See, Big Asian Brain still works. Wait, turn off the third one. Oh, I see. I probably gotta, like, come over here and, like, fix this real quick. Look at this. It's probably gonna open it. You ready? There we go. What'd I tell you? And that, oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, what the heck? Oh, wait. Do I gotta put it back to, I'm so confused. All right, so both of these things are up. So I gotta shoot that one, and then I shoot that one. And then where's, oh, the other one's on the other side of the wall, I think. There you are, little bugger. Alright, there we go. Got it all. And a waddled away, waddle. Dude, even the main character in this game is stupidly hot. Hey, advance supply chest, give me, yeah, there we go. Alright, so I need to see, like, how much do I, so obviously I didn't get any more pulls from any of this, but I need to go to the store real quick. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what all these, like, different like, because euros are very close to USD, right? But it's ever so slightly different to where, like, oh, if you spend, like, $100, for example, in euros, it's, like, actually $113 in USD. Don't ask me how I know that. But anyway, we're just gonna pretend I didn't say that, and we're gonna keep looking through all of, okay, so yeah, see, there's like a bunch of events and stuff, but sometimes I feel just a little bit overwhelmed because it's like, well, you know, you had me doing all, oh wait, 7-day login right here. Yeah, see, they're giving me a bunch of stuff for coming back. Apparently I got 10 days to do this yet, and I'm able to get like a bunch of more ash rate from it, so I guess I'll just keep logging in every day at least once to make sure I get everything that I need. Now see, I'm supposed to go to the lower tier, but I kind of want to wait to do that. I mean, I don't know, how much of this stuff do you guys actually want to watch? I have a bit of a thing with this game where like anytime I play it, I plan to get on for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, grind out a couple of pulls, and then it becomes 8 hours, and you know, it's no big deal. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. I remember the first time me and my friend played this game together, literally it was during the pulls that I was talking about, and I think I still have the clip saved on my old phone, but basically what happened was I had over 100 pulls saved up, and I spent all of them on that one character thinking I would get her, and I just never did. And of course she had already gotten it within like, oh, I don't know, like not that many pulls, and you know, so she was in my lobby like showing it off and, you know, just doing her thing, like showing off all her moves, and I was like, oh yeah, cool to be you. Hey, hold up, Rover was saying we need to follow a specific, well, what is the specific order? Do I gotta shoot that one first, and then that one first, and then this one last? Or do I gotta do it a different way? Oh, that actually worked. Trial Resonator joined the party. Ooh, she looks badass. Oh, and we got a boss. Okay, so here's the thing with Trial Resonators in this game. Usually they're absurdly overpowered because the goal of the Trial Resonators is to get you to spend more money and actually buy these Resonators for yourself. And you know what, I'm okay with that because more hot anime gacha girls the better. So yeah, you know, she seems pretty good, does pretty good like damage and everything. Again, it's been a minute since I played this game, so sorry if I'm not following meta combat strategies, bro. I'm just kind of spamming swear right now. I don't have the brain power for all this. It's 7 a.m. I've been up since 4 a.m. I barely slept last night. I barely slept in a month. I'm just here to see damage numbers grow burr. I forget what the one character's name was. She was absolutely ridiculous, though. I remember I used her during this one time, because there's this villain in the story named Scar, right? And you fight him like multiple times during like certain parts and like quests and whatever. And again, I forget what character it was. All I know is she was red and she was absolutely ridiculous. ridiculous. I melted him in like 5 seconds. There is a bit of nuance to the combat in this game, right? Like there is like parry systems, which I actually just forgot about the parry systems until I said it just now. So I should probably start doing that again, but you can like evade, you can parry, and then, you know, you got like different ults and whatnot. If you hold square or, you know, hold down on the action button, depending on your platform, it does certain like extended attacks. You can also just spam it. Then if you press triangle, there's like other things. So, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty flashy. Yeah, look at that, boys. We just got more astrite. I think it said, oh yeah, I completed some stuff here. My God, but there it is. There it is. More pulls, baby. I gotta start logging in every day, or at least like when I do log in, making sure that I, you know, complete my quests and everything. Speaking of which, we do got a couple of things here. There we go. Making progress towards more pulls. Oh, there it is, level 29, man. Get that big never mind, I almost said something bad. I just realized I kind of got the anime pro tag freaking hair going today, IRL. It's fitting that I made a woo-wah video. I was actually thinking of restyling my hair a bit, right? I was thinking of either A, going for like the Persona 3 protagonist look, or like either like, I don't know, some other like anime type look where I got a strand going down the middle, strands down the sides, and it's like totally emoed out. I don't know. I was kind of thinking of cutting my hair here at some point, but I really don't want to, man. Like if I'm gonna be honest, it's not that I lack confidence or anything like that. Usually I'm like, it's one of those things where it's not really a confidence issue for me. It's just that I don't care enough to actually judge my own look. So I just don't really have that many confidence issues. But I will say, I do feel more confident when I have more hair, and I don't know why. I just feel like I look better with longer hair. Oh man, we got a cutscene. I love the cutscenes in this game too. They look so cool. They're like really well animated and everything. It's crazy how these like free anime gacha games have like the craziest budgets. Like Nikke, that's one of my favorite gacha games because like not only is the game fun, not only are the characters hot, not only is the gacha loop fun, but also like the cutscenes in the game are genuinely like some like peak anime. Like bro, look at this. This is peak right here. Like I'm not even gonna do any like stupid cuts or edits. We're just gonna enjoy this for a sec. Bro, yes. Like, yes. Well, now we're in a different thing. I get a Vigil of Endless Night Siege. Okay, so now I think we're getting started on a different part of the quest. So I'm not, you know, I'm not going to go any further with this. I'll kind of save this for my own time. And then, you know, if you guys would ever want to see more of this, I was thinking of maybe doing some woo-wah streams with my friend that I was talking about before. She's a much higher level than me, though, not going to lie. I'm pretty sure, hold on, let me go check, actually. All right, so I'm going to blur out her name and her user ID and everything. But, like, seriously, like, look at her setup, dog. Like, this is absolutely insane. For Lova, that's one of the characters I really wanted. And then, like, this chick right here. This is actually the chick I was pulling for. This is one I was talking about that I spent 100 pulls on and didn't get. And, yeah, I'm still pretty butthurt about that. But yeah, she looks super badass. And then, Sia Kona, however the hell you say that. This, actually, no, I remember, I pulled for this one, too. Yeah, I pulled for all these characters, and I didn't get a single one. It's just something about Wuthering Waves, where even when I get max pity, it's not enough pity for somebody like me, I guess. I'm not gonna say any more about that. But anyway, yeah, you know, so maybe one day the pity will stack up to a point where the game feels so bad for me that it just has to give it to me. But at this point, you know, hundreds of pulls deep and everything, even with max pity, it just still hasn't ever gone in my favor. So we'll see what happens when the new character drops. Because if I don't get her, I think I might just I mean, I don't know. I'll probably just spend a bunch of money then at that point. I mean, I'll do whatever I have to. But anyway, guys, so yeah, there it is. This is my secret addiction, aka it's not even just I was about to say Wuthering Waves, but it's not even just Wuthering Waves. This is something that is, you know, whether it's Wuthering Waves, whether it's Genshin Impact, whether it's Dragon Ball Legends, whether it's you know, Nikke, Dragon Ball Legends to a lesser extent, right? Because in that game, it's not necessarily about collecting the anime waifus. It's about, you know, collecting just like a bunch of like bad different forms of like Goku and Vegeta and Piccolo and like all the other characters in Dragon Ball. But you know, I feel like there's a greater conversation to be had about my tendency to become addicted to gacha type games. But more, I guess more specifically speaking, the addiction that we're kind of just honing in on today is the fact that yes, I am addicted to collecting hot anime waifus in gacha games, and I feel no shame. This is something I'm proud of. This is something I take pride in, and if you guys would ever want to see more of this and maybe watch as I pull for the next character, who knows, maybe having you guys alongside me would either help me or be a detriment to me. You know, it's one of those things where maybe the creators be watching me play or stream, then they'll be like, okay, let's nerf his RNG in real time so then he has less of a chance getting the characters, or maybe they'll boost it to then, you know, maybe have a bit of a hype moment. We'll see. But anyway, if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, let me know. But otherwise, this was literally just a test video to make sure everything went fine with recording off my PS5 and exposing myself a little bit in the process. So hope you guys enjoy that. One last thought, the music in this game is absolutely peak. So good. But anyway, as always, a massive shout out and thank you to all the patrons and channel members. Thank you to all of you in the lowball tier, and an even bigger shout out and thank you to all the big ball tier, my last king, Emmy Daddy Matty, and the biggest shout out and thank you to all the GT round of it. So much feel. Thank you guys so much, guys, for Little Legends. I love you. Karani Dodaki, Erikito Gozaimasu. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.